Hi, it's Alaska Granny. One of the things that I like to do with the foods in my Prepper Pantry food storage stockpile is plan the meals that I can make with the foods that I have on hand. That's a great way to make sure that you're using the foods, and as you use the foods you can rotate and replace them so that you have a fresh supply. It also helps to make sure that you're actually buying foods that you're willing to eat, you know how to prepare, and you can make simple meals from them. Sometimes I put the ingredients together in a Ziploc bag. I call it a meal in a bag or a shelf meal. And then I have a ready-to-go meal that I can pull out the bag if I'm in a hurry, I don't have any ideas what I want for dinner, or I just need to make something quick and easy. I can pull out the bag, and most of them are just dump the foods together, heat them up, and you have a meal that it's ready to go. I have some foods that I want to use up, and so I'm putting these meals in a bag together of foods that I want to use up in the next few weeks or months. The first one is a chicken gnocchi soup. I have 1 can of chicken gumbo soup, 1 can of cream of chicken, 1 package of potato gnocchi, 1 small package of chicken, 1 can of mixed vegetables, and then it requires about a can or a little more of water. And so I have some water set aside with it, which say you're going camping or you want to have it prepared in case you run out of water, you can have it packed together. But it's not absolutely necessary to put the water away in your pantry with your food. Just be aware of the water content that you're going to need. Into a big saucepan, you're going to add your chicken gumbo, your cream of chicken, your can of chicken, your can of mixed vegetables, and I don't drain it, I want the extra liquid, and then the water. Then bring it to a boil, drop in the gnocchis, and in just maybe 2 to 3 minutes, the gnocchis will be all done, and your chicken gnocchi soup will be ready to serve. So see how you can put all of the ingredients into a bag together, and then the water's on the side as a reminder, or drop a note in to add a can full of water. How about some peppered beef and bean teriyaki noodles? I have a Nor Asian side teriyaki noodles. I have a small package of Oberto peppered beef jerky, a can of black beans, and then this is going to require 2 cups of water. Put the water in a saucepan and sprinkle in the beef jerky and allow it to rehydrate for I don't know, 15 or 20 minutes. It depends. I'm not really sure exactly how long every brand of beef jerky takes to get a little softer. Then I'm going to bring it to a boil, pour in the teriyaki noodles, turn it to a simmer, put on the lid, and let it cook for about 8 minutes. Then I'm going to drain and stir in the beans. The peppered beef and bean teriyaki noodles is ready to serve. Look for unique ways to use up your food. And there you go. It's all in the bag, ready to grab it and make the meal together, and the water is there as a reminder of how much water you're going to require to make the peppered beef black bean teriyaki noodles. This meal in a bag is going to be salmon wild rice casserole. If you don't like salmon, you could use a large can of chicken, but I'm making it with salmon. I'm using 2 cans of salmon, and you can use a can of cream of chicken, but I'm using up my creamy chicken soup mix that I stirred together, and I have it as a dried mix, and so I want to use up the last of that. I'll put a link to that video on how to make your own cream soup mix in case you're interested, or use up a can. Then I have a can of green beans and a box of rice-a-roni, long grain, and wild rice. So my creamy chicken soup mix, I labeled on the creamy chicken soup mix, it's 1/2 cup of the mix, needs 1 1/4 cup of water, and then the rice-a-roni needs 1 2/3 cups of water. So I included both of those water amounts in the jar so that I can take it to granny camp if I want, or have it ready for an emergency if the water stops running. But you get the idea. Plan ahead so that you have some water to make your ingredients. To make salmon wild rice casserole, cook the rice-a-roni, long grain, and wild rice, then stir in the salmon, the drained green beans, stir the soup mix together and add that. Then pour it all into a baking dish, then put it in a 325-degree oven for about 15 or 20 minutes until everything is heated through. When it all looks bubbly, it's ready to serve. And there it is, salmon wild rice casserole, already put together in a Ziploc bag. It's ready, meal in a bag, to put in the pantry, grab and go if you want to make something. Pull it out, mix it together, and dinner's on the table before you know it. And that's the whole idea of meals in a bag. You don't have to think about it. You just pull one out and start dumping things together, and dinner can be ready in no time. Just looking through my foods that need to be rotated, looking in the back of the pantry for things that need to be rotated, I have 3 grab-and-go meals in a bag. Grab them out of the pantry if I need them. I could take them to granny camp. If there's an emergency and I have to evacuate, I can grab a few bags and take them with me, and then have some food that I can continue to feed my family. Let us know in the comments below, what are you doing to use up your food? And then remember to rotate and replace it so that you'll have fresh food ready in the future. I hope you'll like my video, share it with someone else you think might find it interesting, and please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.